Year 8. Year 8 was a really big year. I know I say that at the beginning of every video, but it just continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger if you have followed along the journey in real time or along with this, and you're watching that everything keeps stacking, this Jenga tower. So in year 8, I began doing bigger collaborations, and I got the idea to do a conceptual photo shoot called Juliet and Romeo. I have a background also in fashion and design and have worked in costume shops and designing things since I was a kid in clothes, and this was kind of seeing through in that avenue and feeling it out a little bit, and it follows the line of Romeo and Juliet mostly, but it has its own twist and turn to make it our own. And by our own, I mean myself, my sister, and our partner Samantha Nandez, who was the photographer on the project. So we got friends together to model and do other jobs on the set of this thing, and it was like a 4-day shoot, and it really grew Bridget Winder Art in the sense of bigger collaborations with more people and more things to be accountable for, and to do broader concepts, and to say, if we took an idea that was this big and took this much work and this many people, what would it look like on the other side? It looked beautiful on the other side. It was really, really cool. It was a really neat experience to be able to do that. So that was the beginning of year 8, the first semester of year 8. The second semester of year 8 came my pride and joy, which is sitting behind me. And this is a painting of Cate Blanchett in Elizabeth the Golden Age as Queen Elizabeth I. And it's my favorite thing I've ever created. I don't even know where to start. I love it. It hangs in my living room, and she is currently living in my room right now for other projects, but she'll move back to the living room. She is 7 feet tall, and it is just, the presence just feels so Bridget Winder Art. It's just so much presence and royalty and regality and power, and I just love it. And it's the kingdom mentality. I did it to a singing and painting with Billie Eilish's You Should See Me in a Crown. So you can go watch like this whole process. I did it during March of 2020 when I had a lot of time on my hands, as many other people did, and I decided to siphon all of that time and energy into things that almost scared me because they were so big. And this is the biggest painting that I had done to date, and it's the first time I really painted on canvas. So this was a first to me on free form canvas like this, and it was definitely the first thing I had ever done to this scale. And yeah, I just love it. So this has become a piece that people really tie to me and know me for. And they say, how did you do this? How did this come to be? I can't believe you pulled this off. Me neither, but also I can, because this is 8 years as you followed this journey of day in and day out practice. This is 8 years of showing up and doing the job. This is 8 years of saying, I'm afraid of this. I've never done anything this big. I've never done a photo shoot that large. I've never painted before. I've never drawn before. I've never done anything that I'm doing before. And here it sits, and here I sit amongst all of it. So I just want to encourage you that just don't limit yourself. Show up day in and day out, and you'll get to your year 8 before you know it, and be sitting amongst all of your work, and you just won't even believe what you have become and what your skills and talents have become.